Sir Zip!
By the way, good of you to show up finally. Huh?
What do you mean?
Times have changed.
You bailed on the flight. You flew out of LA. Sit down, let's go.
Get here in the fastest way possible.
All right, let's get into this. We're at the Red Rock Full Send Podcast. This is episode 4?
Episode 4 of the
Episode
Full Send
4.
Podcast.
Shout out to the Red Rock for hosting us here. Shout out Tall, the Fertitta brothers.
Shout out to the Red Rock, but I mean, I'm paying for fucking chicken fingers over here. You know, I'm bringing in
it's
A-listers
the way it
like
sounds.
Mr. Druski, and I'm paying for chicken fingers? The fuck's going on? Sorry, but love this place.
Let's get into that. Actually, I just met with Tall, who like sets us up at the Red Rock.
Yeah.
Most gracious guy. He set us up with everything. Every time we come here, we get this room totally for free.
Yeah.
Everything free. And I heard you were complaining last time you came here.
Of course I was. You know, here's the deal.
They said you expected everything to be comped, and you spent $10,000 on booze.
You know, when you bring one of the most prestigious, best running backs in the league, J.K. Dobbins, young guy, by the way.
Oh, you brought him.
Yeah, brought Dobbins, and by the way, he was responsible for 9,900. So, like, all I said was, look, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You know.
You called Dana?
I did not call Dana. I worked it through Tav.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
He said he got a call from the Fertittas.
Well, you know.
You called them the big guns,
We
eh?
had to call him the big gun sometimes, but you know this place is great. It really is great. I'm not going to make this the fucking Red Rock episode here, but we are very nice to be here. So our guest is Druski tonight. Druski, welcome in to the Full Send Podcast.
If you guys don't know Druski, one of the funniest guys on the internet.
Really funny.
Absolutely killing it. One of those guys just fucking genuinely talented. We're genuinely fans of. We've been trying to get Druski on. We had to get Shaq on just to get Druski on. So that's how much he's. That's how much he's killing shit.
They finagled me into the shit. Where the fuck is Shaq, man?
Wait a minute. Just shut the fuck up. This is supposed to be a surprise for the audience.
Oh, was it?
Guys, what the fuck are you doing to me?
I'm only here for Shaq.
Druski, I know, be patient. He hasn't really responded back yet, but listen, this is a make or break right now. If Shaq doesn't show up,
I was a go with or without Shaq. Let me get that clear.
I know, but I'm just saying.
He told me as an add-on at the end. And
Okay.
I was just like, yeah.
I promise
You don't
Shaq.
tell the whole thing.
Yeah.
You never tell the whole thing.
No, I felt that, I screwed up a couple times in the episodes,
But you've been crushing it.
Yeah, but if Shaq doesn't show up, this audience will turn fast. Your people are not nice. Getting some bad DMs.
But I think it's like, I think people love Bob, but just your people, like a lot of them don't have YouTube accounts. I didn't tell you when I went home.
My people will be the people you'll never hear about. They are lurking in the shadows, and they will take you out at any given time.
Fuck are your fans, bro?
Bro, when I went home, I
hell
saw
is
my
Bob's
uncle.
fans?
I saw my uncle. He's like 50-something, and he said he's been following you for like 3 years.
What the fuck does that mean? 50
I'm just
something?
saying. No, I mean,
I don't have 60-year-old fans out there, bro.
You know we don't have 6-year-old fans.
No,
bro.
60. I'm saying 60.
Oh, 60. Yeah. So what have you been up to? You've been fucking.
Oh, man.
You've been
with
traveling a lot and shit.
Hanging with Drizzy. That's
See how they do, eh? See how y'all boys do?
I have nothing to do with this.
And it's crazy. Every time I come around you, I talk like this. Like I was talking to y'all behind the scenes people. I'm like, yeah, you get it, eh?
Yeah.
It's bullshit, man. Nah, I was actually on set yesterday for a movie I can't announce, but I'm making a cameo in a pretty big movie coming out.
How many fucking like different projects do you got like going? I feel like
At
you got
least-
like.
I have at least close to 10 big projects like behind the scenes that are unannounced right now.
Wow.
And they're all like big shit.
Yeah, it's pretty big shit. Yeah.
Like Bob's like project is like promoting like a cryptocurrency or some shit. But Drewski's like,
guys,
Or a fantasy league they keep
Drewskis are
trying
like
to get me
fucking-
in.
just, you know
Bob
what?
has promised me $1 million fantasy league fucking deal for 2
If
years now.
Shaquille O'Neal walks through that door, you're all fucking bowing to me, all
I'm
right?
not gonna lie.
All right?
I'm not gonna
You're
lie.
gonna fucking
Shaquille
bow to
will
me.
go through that door.
All right?
Hey,
I will I care about these people right here. That's all I care about. I'm going to keep providing amazing guests and bring them in here for you guys. That's why
100%.
Shaq's going to walk through that fucking door in 15 minutes.
Ah.
but what do you got right now? You got like the Mountain Dew thing.
Yeah, I got Mountain Dew, Pepsi. Well, Mountain Dew is Pepsi. Shit. What do we got? Call of Duty.
Mad.
We got Beats by Dre that we just
wow.
did.
It's amazing.
What's another one we just recently did? God damn.
Madden.
Oh yeah, we just did Madden.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, we pretty
dope.
brand friendly here.
And you're fucking with Jack Harlow's like your guy now. I see you every post with Harlow.
Yeah, man.
But that's been
Well,
your guy now.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
it's like I'm
that's my boy.
I'm
Yeah.
getting kind of worried about you two.
Yeah,
We
it's
spent a
my
lot of
brother.
time together.
Well, it's a good friendship, man. We've been friends since 2019, but
Oh, really?
now it's being like as we've grown together on like globally on TV, it's showing like everybody thinks we're like this friendship that just started, but we've honestly been friends since way before either one of us was popular.
Does he just get pussy thrown at him all the time?
Actually, at first, he wasn't getting no pussy, bro. I went on tour with him in 2019. Yeah, dude, he wasn't getting no goddamn pussy, man. Listen, this cocksucker, he's a goddamn sex symbol now. I don't know what happened. Listen, I couldn't even tell y'all what happened. I don't know. He left me in the dust, though.
Girls, is he
I try to get at some of the ones that say they DM me like, yo, could you hook me up with Harlow? I'd be like, yeah, just come through me first.
That's crazy.
But he's all jokes aside, he's like a legit like sex symbol now. Like he's that.
So he's getting pussy like every day.
Yeah.
Isn't he fucking that? Isn't he fucking that?
Yeah, he's got an old lady now. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh shit.
No, he was cool when we met him in Miami.
Yeah,
he was chilling.
It's really chill.
Yeah, man. Nah, he's definitely
crushing though.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has the potential to be like a mogul in the space too. Right? You could tell, I could tell he's like very smart with like the moves he makes and shit too. Like he's like he's like elevating quick to that status.
And that's why I fuck with him so hard, man. We were just talking to somebody about it. Like our relationship is like we always compete, so we're like super competitive. So when I see him do something, like I think he just got on HBO.
I seen that today.
Yeah, he got on the HBO shit. I'm gonna play what I sent him in the DM. Because I told him, I was like, yo, that's a huge look, bet. Congratulations, all that, right? So then I sent him like a message right after that, just being competitive how I am. I was just, bet, bitch. I just try to kind of send him that to let him know. Just let him know, like, yo, I'm coming, all right? Like, I got some more shit. I can up it. I can up the ante, But yeah, nah. I think it's a healthy friendship, though, because we're both like competitive and trying to do big shit. So
there's a lot of people that fuck with you though. Like when you see his people, it's all everybody, every rapper, every NBA guy, really every NFL guy, everybody fucks with you.
Yeah,
I mean, why is that funny? But like,
I think.
Do any rappers like hate you?
Huh?
Do any rappers just like hate you? Like every rapper loves you, but
shit. Yeah, I can't think of.
Is there that one rapper that's just like, yo, fuck Druski?
I'm waiting to be.
What reason would they have? He's such he's a low.
No, that's what I'm wondering.
No, I think, bro, I just been making. I'm a friendly dude, bro.
Nobody ever want to fight you, huh?
Yeah, you're a decent guy.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I'm also,
you're from ATL.
Yeah.
So it's like.
What did you do before?
And I'm a label manager. It could have been records. So
what did you do before?
People know not to fuck with us.
What did you do before this?
Yeah.
Like before what?
Like label before manager? Like you were doing all this like you blew up. I don't know.
Instagram, everything.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like what was your how'd you start?
I was working at a goddamn Red Lobster somewhere, I'll tell you that.
Damn. Yeah, but no, yeah, how'd you just like start? Like I don't think we ever talked about that.
Yeah, no, we never did. I just had to give it a little fuck it, bro, because I tried so much shit and I was just comparing myself to people that I wasn't like doing, like I really wasn't doing shit. Like I kept catching myself saying like, yo, like I'm funny. Like, yo, I mean that joke was funny, but I could have said it funnier. Or yeah, no, that dude's funny, but he's all right. I would say that about like people that I looked up to. Like I was comparing myself to somebody who was already doing the shit. But I'm like, yo, I'm not fucking doing it myself. What the hell am I doing? You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get some fuck it in my system. And
then what? You started like posting to like IG?
Yeah, that leap of faith, man. I was just like, yo, I'm about to just, I'm quitting everything and I'm going to focus on one thing, no plan B. Everything's plan A. 50, and plan B, my plan B is plan A. So this shit don't work, I'm still going towards it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Are you with any, you like, because obviously when you get the clout, you get more, like the pussy comes, and that's an ongoing topic in our show, right?
Holy shit. Is that for you? What the fuck?
I wonder.
Everything revolves back to pussy here?
No, I mean, we're three.
No, because like for me, I didn't get any pussy until I started with them. So like I wonder like how it was like when you was, because it's a different type of funny. You know what I mean? You were doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, man. Listen, man, females are out there.
Do you pull the card though? Like, do you do like what I do? I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Bobby. Nice.
Drewski's a lover boy. He's looking for the right one.
Yeah, man. See, Kyle knows,
every chick he shows me like this just little cute chick.
Respect women. Be a good guy.
Don't get PJ
1000%.
Washington.
You feel me?
Don't get PJ Washington.
That's not a fucking debate. Of course you respect women.
Going away.
What I'm saying is, do you pull out the fucking card like I'm Druski from Instagram?
Birds just recognize Druski, bro. Obviously, like.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I'm a 10. What the fuck? You thought I wasn't getting bitches before? What
no,
I look like?
I'm not saying that. I'm asking if it's
do I look like shit to you, Bob?
No, you don't, Druski. You look good.
No, because when we go out with Druski, I see who comes up to him and shit.
Said, no, yeah. You look good.
Like a girl will come up to Drew. Like I saw a Smoke Show walk up to him and she was just like,
I'm not saying that. I'm just asking if he's in a tough spot and you're trying to like, you really like a girl, right? Say you really like a girl and you walk up to her, you're talking to her, Druski, right? And sometimes you just have to pull that card if she's not giving it to you, right? but you really want her.
Oh, so all right. So what card do you mean? Like,
so like, yeah. So like, hey, you want to add?
You guys are saying all these fucking secret words, smoke show.
But okay. The difference with Druski is, no offense, is like the girl already knows who Druski is, so like she knows he's.
It's not like a Bob
Minnery,
you know?
Bob. You have to. Like they gotta see that.
Like you
shit.
have to. You have to show them your gram. Then they're like, "Whoa, what the fuck? This guy's got 3 mil."
Well, guess what? Did you see the girl I'm with right now? I don't mind it.
Yeah,
you're not gonna lie. She's a smoke show.
When they know, and it's over.
Yeah. I just look at it like this. It's I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what I built. Just want to. I want to share with the ladies.
You guys, do you see? Me and Salim were talking about it. The Drake and Kanye shit too.
I don't watch the news.
I just saw it.
Yeah. What is it? Hell? Yeah. What is up with that?
Y'all asking me? Hey, listen, I'm asking y'all.
I feel like you're the guy.
No, I saw.
I feel like
Kanye posted Drake's address on his feed.
Yeah, I seen that yesterday.
But like everybody knows. I guess that's why I was asking Salim. Do people that are not from Toronto like think everyone from Toronto knows where Drake lives? Like it's not.
Yeah, it was. I think that's why he laughed it off though, because it was kind of like, all right, you're not doing shit.
And then
with
I think
this,
people must have told Kanye. They must have been like, bro, everybody knows where Drake lives. Yeah. Like it's like a public thing. Like the addresses. I think people. It's like
Kanye's
a tourist attraction.
on that weird rant and shit again, man.
He goes up and down. It seems like a little like he's a roller coaster of emotions.
I think Drake has some like crazy shit on him that he's just like jabbing Kanye, and he's just waiting for Kanye to say something, and then he's just gonna fucking. You think he's not sweating demons?
You think he ain't sweating this Kanye thing?
Not by a bit, bro. I think, bro.
But that'd be a sick. It
would be amazing.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they're both legends, but I think right now we know who got it though.
Of course, obviously.
What do you mean? Like Kanye's time was here, bro.
Maybe they're like collaborating.
Yeah,
it's like a
secret, bro.
No.
They don't fuck with each other at all.
I see people commenting. They're like, it's probably just a fucking press run. It's not.
If you were to listen, be honest.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about who's taking the fucking summer, and
not
let's say both of them already dropped, who's gonna have
obviously Drake
the summer? You know what I'm saying?
Drake's gonna have the summer.
Kanye hasn't had like a banger in like.
So I'm saying we're not listening to fucking gospel.
I don't even know what his last.
Are we?
No,
I like.
You
Gold
get
Digger.
it.
Some of us do.
Well, you get it though, Bob. You listen?
I really don't. I don't really like pay attention to that.
You listen to rock?
Yeah, no.
I think it's a low blow move.
Yeah,
though.
it's cool.
What's a low blow move?
I mean, leaking somebody's address is fucking nuts. What if you got
killed?
killed?
He deleted it right away. No, but everybody knows where his house lives. Like I think people just drive by his house
moves like the
10
president,
20 times a day.
Did he actually put him? I seen that Kanye put Drake in a group chat with Pusha T.
I seen that. I don't know if Drake was in that chat though.
Was he? Like I seen it and I was like, whoa! Like everyone was like posting about it. Like I don't know.
Anyways, I think Drake's got some like ammo and he's just waiting for Kanye to say something and then he's just gonna drop.
Drake's
like,
gonna.
You guys hear that?
He can't wait.
Did you hear that deep voice from the distance?
Sir Shaq.
I think he's here.
Oh my goodness!
And look what the cat dragged in, huh?
You know, he said he was reliable.
No, look at this shit.
Oh, I didn't pay my phone bill.
Oh my god, bro.
Shit, Shaq, I'm
Bob
so
almost
sorry.
fucked it up for everybody.
Oh, damn
phone
But
bill.
he's here, folks.
How do you not pay your phone bill?
He's fucking here.
Tear my goddamn rotator cuff off.
Right there.
Shit, nigga.
Replay that.
You rammed my shit back.
No, talk about but so my shit wasn't going
He
through.
only gets the black guys.
Wait, no, this is why, Shaq. I changed my number. That's 772.
Straight for the black guys.
That's a different number.
Absolutely fades me.
Everyone like.
No, but take the label off.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think that's some information you want to fucking tell me?
What? Take the label off? I'm sorry. I just about this. Wait, he doesn't take. Why the fuck are we making Shaq take off labels?
That you change your number. Dumbass.
Oh, you texted me on the number. You already texted me on it. We had a communication with my you have the wrong number on here. But thank you for coming. What's that?
Is that Miss Memory out there?
That is hopefully Miss Memory.
Hi, Miss Memory.
Summer's Shaquille O'Neal.
She's like, no shit.
I told you I do big things. I wasn't lying. Actually, dude, you were. I got.
Is that why you bring her to every podcast?
Just shut up, Kyle, for a minute.
Look who I got on the podcast.
You were a huge help to me. I want to just thank you. You were a really good wingman for me.
Oh, with her?
No,
that's the one. Where
I broke up. I broke up my ex-girlfriend, but
talking about the other girls.
Don't talk about ex-girlfriends while your girlfriend's around. Trust me, just don't do it.
No,
ever.
Okay,
she's right there.
I know. No, we have a good thing going.
Don't.
No, okay.
Don't.
So we're going to change topics to the NBA. We will start with
Sick dude, bro.
One of the most
No,
dominant.
we got Shaq in the house. Thanks,
Shaq's in the
Shaq.
house,
Hello.
man.
I almost didn't come because Bob gave me the wrong number.
I want to know because we
Not
always talk
true.
about how Bob pitches shit to people. Like, what did he tell you about this? What did he even tell you he was coming into?
So Bob is probably one of the only guys I'm jealous of, because the way he does his stuff is something I've always wanted to start it. I've always wanted to start an Ebonic sports network. Because look, it's two ways to talk. It's the corporate way, like we all talk, and then how he does it. So when I first heard him and I saw him, I started following him. He was nice to me, and we've been friends ever since. So whenever Bob calls out, I'm always there for Bob because he makes me laugh. He does stuff that I wish I could do. I wish me and Chuck could talk like he talk on TNT. That would definitely bring the ratings up.
You're getting close. Did you guys ever slip up? It's all live that you do, right?
Chuck slipped on one time.
Is it a little delay? Is there like a little?
No, it's live.
Yeah.
Not one time.
Well,
one time.
What was it? I think I know.
One time a year.
Okay.
I was gonna say shit.
He what was the what was I gonna say? No, I wanted to get back to you though. You were I have to say it because you were a good wingman. I don't care. Shaq with my ex-girlfriend went and
Bro.
What? No, he gave me he FaceTimed her like the request that I asked Shaq.
Which ex?
Kiki. It's not a big. Listen, we're working at Shaq. I'm telling you the truth. I got it. He went out of his way. I said, look, I said, can you be? I had a couple drinks. I said, can you be a good wingman and can you fucking FaceTime her dad? And Shaq fucking FaceTimed her dad. Like that's the kind of guy he is.
Okay, but if I was you, I would have just like not told that story because then right now would have felt special that you brought Shaq on your presence.
Stupid.
I know.
And now you just fucked it up. I think.
All right. I'm
Next
working on it,
question.
Shaq. I'm working on my relationships.
You had to get that
We
out.
should give an introduction.
Day by day, I'm becoming a better person and trying to be. What are you doing in Vegas, by the way?
I have a residency over at the Wynn Encore. So I had a show Saturday. I got another show Friday in San Bernardino, Calgary on Saturday, and then back at the Wynn Saturday night.
God damn.
That's crazy.
Is it hip hop? Like you play hip hop or?
No, dubstep and EDM.
Really?
Yeah.
Why dubstep and EDM?
I went to a concert 5 years ago, Tomorrow World, and I saw 500,000 people, no cops, no fights, just jamming. And it gave me something that I've been missing since I retired. It gave me that adrenaline boost. Because that's all I live for, coming to an arena, whether it's at home or the opposing arena, 15,000, 16,000 people screaming. And I watched Tiesto and Steve Aoki. And when the beats drop, you see 500,000 people doing this. And I've been DJing since '88. I just got away from it when I started doing albums.
When the fuck has Shaq been DJing?
Yeah, I did not know that.
No, I've been DJing since high school, college, but when I luckily got my album deal, I kind of got away from it. But so then I
you had something with
hired this manager, and they put me in the celebrity DJ category because all the celebrity DJs are terrible,
Right.
and they thought I didn't know what I was doing, so I had to pay my dues. I had a shit circuit, and then finally I said, hey, give me one chance to rock a crowd, 100,000. If I don't do well, fire me and I'll never do it again. So I did Lost Lands about 3 years ago, killed it, and I did Lollapalooza last year. But those clubs are cool, but the festivals, bro, that's just like being at the finals.
That must be crazy.
Game 7, you up 2 games, and if you win this game, everybody's celebrating. And good thing about music is I know the music. I have kids that are really into it, and I got a guy named Bryant that does the craziest drop. So I've been doing pretty good so far.
You produce any of your own shit ever or no?
Every now and then.
Yeah?
Yeah, every
That's
now and then.
dope.
Do you party? You get like fucked up when you're doing it? Or?
I don't drink, sir.
Oh, okay. I remember
Never.
that actually.
Yeah.
I remember that. Nice.
Quick with that response too.
My vice is hookah.
Oh, really?
Hookah's
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. No drinks, no cannabis, just hookah.
Nice. So you go like, what's the big draw to hookah lounges? I've never seen the fascination.
Hookah's just so chill.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
my
just
thing
sweet.
is, cigar leaves a nasty smell and a nasty taste. Cannabis never did it. Hookah's right in the middle. They have different flavors, doesn't leave the taste in your mouth or in your clothes, so I just decided to, start doing that. And, hookah bars are chill. I don't really go out to clubs and hang out anymore, but rather than stay home all day, I can go to hookah bars, sit, chill, just have a good time. How many shows you got,
Oh, you're
Shaq?
helping with the interview again. This is what you did.
No, I'm just saying, I did one thing you was doing nothing, and you're doing something else.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I have 2 shows. This is a good show.
What's your other show?
Well, I had Ripper Magoo's, and
Oh.
Shaq came on Ripper Magoo's. You know, so
and then you had another one.
I had the one with Lauren and Timmy. Remember the Lauren girl?
Yeah.
My thing with Bob Shaq is I agree with you. He's one of the most funny guys. But I don't know how much he told about you, but I think he just needs you need like a strict regimen like this to stick to.
We need a little infrastructure.
Because this guy's so funny and talented, he just needs to focus on like one thing and just stick to it.
I have to disagree with you on that.
What do you think?
I was watching a movie and the guy said he said you could run down and do one, or you could walk down and do them all. Think about what I'm saying. You know, we don't know when it's our time to go. Take advantage of all opportunities, period. Like, people look at me and say, why are you doing so much? One, because it's an opportunity, and two, because I have time, and it's fun to do. So focus on one thing, never.
Do you still have the biggest bed in the world? Remember that thing we talked about?
Yes.
It's Orlando, right?
Yeah, it's in Orlando.
And how big is it?
It fits 50 people.
50?
Yeah.
Have you ever had 50 people in the bed?
Do you have a piece of paper?
I'm sure we can get one.
Yeah.
Gabe or somebody, can we
give me a piece of paper.
Get Shaquille O'Neal a piece of paper?
And where I know you two from?
Bro, I met you through your son.
Okay.
On FaceTime.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know Shakir and Sharif.
Oh, yeah, I know you guys look familiar.
This way?
Paper.
Oh, here.
Big piece, dude.
Nigga, bro, I'm an index card.
He's Brazilian.
I mean, Kyle's telling me, talking about running a good operation here. You just handed Shaq a sticky note.
Where's your assistant, bro?
He's so God knows. He's probably gambling downstairs.
He's probably
gambling.
Probably ran away with your chick, man.
Thank you. No, I don't need a pen. Ask me that question again about have I ever had 50 people in my bed?
So have you ever had 50 people in that large bed of yours?
Yeah, one time.
Got it. It's hard to get a lot out of people here. We need the raw shit. We need the real deal in this podcast.
What's wrong with your microphone? A lot of static in your microphone.
Just how we do. We're censoring. It's that day and age now. Are you ever afraid of that now with all that stuff going on? I don't want to beat a dead horse, but all the cancellation stuff and all that. You ever nervous you're going to slip up or anything like that?
I try to tell people that I'm a real model instead of a role model. Everybody makes mistakes. One, if I make a mistake, I want you to learn from my mistake. I probably won't make a purposeful mistake. I may make an accidental mistake, but I just try to be as respectful and righteous as I can. Times are different. You can't say things like you used to could say, and I'm all about people and respecting people, so I just try to respect people as much as possible, but it ain't something I worry about because I'm a good guy. You know, it costs you nothing to be nice. If you're nice to me, I'm going to be nice. I don't get in people's business. I don't get in people's politics. I don't want to be involved in that. All I want to do is make people laugh, similar to you. All I want to do is help those in need, and all I want to do is show children the right way to get it done. And those are my three paths, and, you know, I stay in my lane. I don't bash people on social media. I don't talk about people unless it's basketball players because that's my job, but you know, street rule number one is always mind your own business.
You think the NBA's become like too sensitive and political?
Oh, yes. Very, very sensitive, very soft, very political. But, you know, and I hate this term, but people say this is the era we live in. So I guess we have to accept it. One thing I will not accept is okay play being looked at as great play. I ain't letting that shit slide ever. You know, I've been through the era of Mike, Charles, Malone, Stockton, all these great guys, so I know what greatness looks like. So, you know, I said something about Donovan Mitchell one time, and who everybody is, start bashing me.
Yeah, I remember that.
But they're not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I played with Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, D. Wade, LeBron James, Steve Nash, and if you ain't on that level, I don't know what great is. No, he's really good player, on his way, but you know, to try to crown him as the next. And then I said, okay, if he's crowned the next, where is he ranked?
Now.
You know, right now. And people were saying 5, 6, 7. I said, well, I don't know where y'all come from, but being fifth is not acceptable to me. If I'm not number one or number two, don't bring my name up. Ever.
Mm-hmm. Who was the biggest shit talker that you used to go against back in the day when you were playing?
Well, a lot of them. Let's see, GP used to talk a lot of trash. Garnett used to talk trash. But when you come from the place that we come from, it's normal. I grew up like that. Talking crazy to me just gets me motivated. Like, I used to try to talk to guys to see who I was dealing with. Like, if I said something to you and you buckled up, I knew I had you every time. If I said something in the paper and you responded, I knew I had you every time. If I knew you were soft, I would dig in a little deeper. Like, is that your wife in the other room? I'm gonna hit 50.
Oh, you get it personal.
Oh yeah, all the time.
So you going?
Oh yeah, yo. Is that your wife in the other room?
We don't have to bring that up.
No, but I'm just saying I would do stuff like, yo, is that your wife in the other room? Let's see, I got 15 now. By the end of the game, I'm gonna get 40. Then I'm gonna get a number.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So you went deep. You went dark.
Very deep and dark.
And then after the game, were you always like, hey man, that was just
no?
You don't do that.
You went and actually got the wife.
Has anything ever like set you off that a player has ever said to you, like in a game where you're like, okay, now I'm coming after him?
No, because when I grew up watching karate movies, and the basis of all the movies I watched is at some point the student must take the teacher out. And I like to take my jealousy and turn it into me taking care of business. Like the first time I seen Magic Johnson and Tom Cruise and Eddie Murphy and those guys, how people treated them, I was like, that's what I want. I want that. And then I'm like, okay, how do I get that? Hey, Magic won 5 championships. Tom Cruise did this. Eddie Murphy did that. I said, okay, no problem. And you just work towards it. First time I seen Jordan and how he got the respect from the referees and how when he touched the ball and made a shot, the crowd went crazy. I want that. So when you want something, you just got to go get it. And there's many ways to go get it. My way is to just fight, and just take it. And I'm not shaking no hands. I'm not disrespecting people. I'm just, going out there and take it. I take pride in saying I was the last one to beat Michael Jordan in the playoff situation. And everybody has their own.
What did you just say again one more time?
I take pride in being the last guy to beat Michael Jordan in the playoff situation. Everybody's going to say, oh, he came back from baseball. But my thing is, if you step on that court, and I know he has the same mentality. If you're on that court, that means you're ready to go.
What would Michael say back to you if you heard that?
Michael would say the same thing that I said. And then because I know Michael, I actually learned from Michael. And the next year they came back and demolished us. Make sure we didn't win the game. I'm sure he was a little rusty when he came back. But,
Mike sucked when he came back. Y'all, let's keep it real.
Yeah,
he didn't suck. So he didn't suck. No.
He didn't suck. That year.
No,
he came back number 45. He knew not to get 23.
First of all, he didn't suck. What happened was they gave up their strategy. Oh, we got these 3 big guys. We're just going to foul Shaq, and I shot pretty good from the free throw line that year. Mm-hmm. That's what happened.
Was he the best to ever play the game?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Michael Jordan is.
What was your strongest team? You think? What year?
Lakers.
What year?
They three-peated, man.
Yeah, the 3-peat years. The 3-peat years, and then a year that we could have got number 4, but we lost to Detroit. So those are my best years.
Well, with Orlando, I noticed you played for Orlando, obviously. You think that could have ever... You think your time in Orlando would have ever worked out? Like, could have worked out, or...
We definitely could have got one. Mm-hmm. No doubt. The thing in Orlando was, listen, when you're young and silly, you chase useless titles. Like, I know when I got there, I was the man. But then when Penny got there, he thought he was the man.
Yeah.
And we were fighting over bullshit, useless titles that didn't make sense. Mm-hmm. So the year before I left, Penny sat out because he wanted to get more money, which is fine with me because I know if you get 100, no disrespect to you, my brother, I got to get 150.
Did you not respect that?
No, I loved it. Like I said, look, he going to miss some games, take care of him, give him what he want. They gave it to him. But then when it was time for me to get my money, he kind of disappeared. So I was like, okay, you want it? It's all yours now. And then me going to L.A., I was already familiar with L.A. because every time we lost in Orlando, I'm in L.A. the next day. Movies, albums, just hanging out. So I already had a beach. I already knew my beach house. I already knew my way around.
Beach.
So it was fun for me. And it was, time for me to do something different. Growing up in a military family, I'm used to moving every 4 years. And if it don't work out in the 4 years, you re-up and you relocate. So since I was familiar with L.A. and they had a similar team, I was like, I'm going to go to L.A. But the craziest thing, and I always tell the story, Jerry West met me at a hotel. He said, I got some good news and some bad news. I said, what's the bad news? He said, I can't get you the 150 you asked for, but I can get you 120, and I got some movie deals signed up for you that'll come out to about 180. And I said, shit, let me see the contract. So he showed me the contract, and I've never seen so many zeros in my life. My first contract was $40 million. But when I seen that 120 for 7 with the option after 3 to renew, I was like, man. And as I'm signing, he puts his hand on my shoulder. He said, let me tell you something. I just got this kid. He said in 2 or 3 years, you and him going to win a lot of championships. But I'm like, yeah, okay. But I'm trying to sign. And he was talking about Kobe. Jerry West, yep.
Happy birthday to Kobe.
Yep. Yeah. Happy birthday to Kobe.
Birthday today.
What kind of teammate was he? You guys were both competitive as ever, you know.
Do you have a brother?
I have a brother.
Y'all fight?
We fight.
Exactly what it is. And I kind of perpetuated it out of the locker room because one thing I understood was marketing. So, yeah, I don't like him. He don't like me, and everybody talked about us. That's all I want. That's all I want. Oh, what's Kobe and Shaq gonna do? Are they still fighting? That's all I wanted, and kind of went too far to where people kind of believed it. But if you believed it, if we believed it, you think we went 3 out of 4? If it was real, you think that when we won our first championship, 30,000 people in the arena, one guy runs and jumps in my arm. So all it was a respectful big brother, little brother relationship. And I have a brother. We don't get on. I mean, I'm the one to say we don't get along. It ain't peaches and cream. We fight, we argue, we love and respect. I know when he came to the hole and got double teamed, he was looking for me. When I got double teamed, I was looking for him. Mm-hmm. You don't always have to agree. You don't always have to be pussyfooting around, kissing each other, holding hands. It's all about respect. I respected that he was going out to get 20. He respected I was going out to get 30, 35. And it worked. And, you know, he had the same mentality that I had. When it was time for him to take over and he wanted to be the man, they said, you know what, we're going to stay with the younger Shaq and we're going to stay with the younger Kobe and get rid of the older Shaq. And it's business. I understand business. Mm-hmm. Still have a great relationship with the Bus family. And I just said to myself, okay, I was in L.A. I spent 2 terms. This game has no loyalty. I was getting older, and they knew that, you know, after winning all those championships, I'm coming back in the 200 range. And then they was like, well, we don't want to pay a guy all this money. He's going to be 41, 42. We'll do something else. So I accepted it. You know, we still, you know, act like we didn't like each other. And, you know, the game was fun, but it was all about respect. If the respect was lost, then we'd have a real story. But it ain't no real story. You know, some of the greatest groups and duos had beef. Look at the Beatles. Mm-hmm. Look at the Beatles. One of the greatest groups of all time. They had
especially during such a competitive game. You know, when you're playing such a competitive game, it just comes out naturally. So he was obviously a, you know, super competitive guy. You got any good stories that just showed that competitive edge that he had?
I remember his rookie year. You know, he'd always, like, I could do stuff in my head without practicing. But he would do stuff in his head in practice. So, like, we in the game going over warm-ups, and he'd just get up and go.
The fuck?
Really? Yeah, just like, get his move and take his dribble to his leg, but come back, pump fake, shoot. Like he would actually do that. Like he
was already thinking about it.
Yeah, like he was already thinking about it. And then he'd go in the game and do it. And we was like, damn. So, you know, we knew that with his determination that, you know, he was going to be somebody. We knew that. And like, he's the guy, he's a workaholic. I'm a workaholic, but I got shit to do before and after. He's a workaholic. Like, he'll get it done and then, like, he'll do his other stuff. But I'm, you know, club, records, movies.
You're spreading it out a little bit. He was just hyper,
but he was all
focused on basketball.
Yeah, he was all.
Was he always the last one to leave the gym, first one to show up?
Man, first one there, definitely. I mean, you know, like all that last to leave the gym, that don't really mean nothing. Like, what if you can't play? It doesn't. I mean, like, what if you? I feel that. Yeah, I mean, like, what if you can't play and you're the last one to leave the gym? That don't mean nothing. But the first one there, he was always, but he always practiced like it was a game. I'm the type, like, I had to pace myself.
Who do you think is, like, similar to Kobe now?
Nobody. Stop it.
Well, I mean, like, you got Kyrie and Devin Booker.
Stop it.
I mean,
will you stop it?
Well, obviously
will
not.
You stop it.
Okay.
Shaq says you stop.
I feel like Shaq gets that question every goddamn second.
No,
did you think the Suns were going to beat the Bucks this year?
I thought they had a shot. Remember, Giannis wasn't playing. But to answer your question over there, young fella, similar to Kobe, no one even close.
No one.
Yeah,
Kyrie, no one.
Nah, and then I don't think they want to be compared to Kobe. I think they're trying to make their own mark. But like, you know, you always ask people who you compare to Mike. I don't compare anybody to Mike, but if I had to answer the question, Kobe is the closest thing to Mike. Mm-hmm. And is there somebody that's close to Kobe? No.
Is LeBron close to surpassing MJ in your book?
No.
Not at all? Where do you rank him? Like top 5, top 7?
And well, definitely top 3. But I don't like having this conversation because I actually know all these guys. But I know LeBron, and I think this is LeBron's plan. I think he wants to pass up Kareem. Because if he passes up Kareem in point, we all got to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Think about it.
For sure.
He going to have 4 rings. You already passed up Kobe. You already passed up Mike. Now he passed up Kareem. So if that don't make him the greatest basketball player is, I don't know, what we're talking about. But like when it comes to ranking, it's going to be Mike, going to be Kobe, and then probably LeBron. But, that's always, debatable. But again, I don't think LeBron wants to be compared to Kobe or Mike. LeBron has definitely made his own mark.
Yeah.
But I know him and known him since he was a kid. He's trying to pass up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And if I was him, I'd do the same thing. Because I'd be like, once I pass up Kareem, I don't want to hear shit else about who the best player is.
Where's he at? 36,000?
No, I think he's number 3.
Wow. So it's Malone and then Kareem.
Yep.
Wow. That's
we got to go and support Shaq's show once. I mean, I never got the really formal invite for you, but
yeah, I'd love to fucking.
We got to go and we got to go. When's the shows this week?
Where y'all live
at? Boston, LA.
We live in California.
Oh, okay. I have a show Friday.
In Vegas?
No, in San Bernardino.
San Bernardino, Friday. Kyle?
It's a festival, too. It's going to be outside. It's going to be like 1,000.
What's your availability Thursday?
What do you mean?
Like, I wonder if we book Shaq for Steve's birthday. I don't know what his rate is.
Yeah.
But
Steve who?
Steve will do it. He's one of the guys in our crew.
I've never heard of Steve. I'll do it. So that'll be 200,000.
200?
$200,000.
Good God Almighty!
Cash.
Listen, we both have the same rate, so it's
What?
Bob, I'll leave you to negotiate this one, maybe.
And listen, Shaq has gone above and beyond. But I do want to go. So Friday, San Bernardino. This episode releases Today, but Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So okay.
Hey, do me a favor. Close your freaking legs.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Shaq, looking at balls.
No, the camera shoots from here up.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was trying to intimidate you. I was seeing if I can get inside your head.
What investments or like industries are you like most excited about for like the future that you haven't like told anyone, or like, I don't know, what are you familiar with? I don't know. Anything that you're doing in the future?
Best thing I've ever done in my life is listen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've done a lot of things and it turned out well. And from the outside looking in, it makes it look like, oh, he's an expert. That's not the case. So my strategy is I invest in things that's going to change people's lives. That's the first thing I look at. The second thing I look at, if it's too good to be true, I stay away from it, even if I lose money. Like everybody, NFTs and Bitcoin, I don't understand it. I'm not doing it. So
you hold any crypto at all?
No, not at all. Because I don't understand it. And, like people, oh, you put this in and you win that. I just can't do it. So, a lot of things I've just, if it's going to help people out, you do it. My latest big thing is my company, Authentic Brands Group, we just purchased Reebok. And we're trying to get back in the game because Adidas bought Reebok a couple years ago and they kind of made them go away. So we're going to, try to bring them back. And that benefits people. People like shoes. They like clothes. They like stuff like that.
Wearing them Shaqs.
You've done so many business ventures.
Too.
That's Salter, right? Jamie Salter?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
My last big one was Ring. And Ring was big because it's affordable home security. This is the first time in my career I'm not living like a spoiled brat. What I mean by that, no gate, security gate, hey, Bob's here to see you, oh, let him through, none of that. I live amongst the people. So I called the security company and said, hey, need you to put cameras in the house. And the guy, $60,000, not paying that shit. Call another guy, $45,000, I'm not paying that either. So I go to Best Buy and I get the little doorbell thing and I get the floodlight cam and I put them on myself. You take red on red, black on black, screw it. So I'm in China one day and my phone kept going off. I'm like, and I'm talking to this little kid that's at my door. I'm like, holy shit. So then I come to a conference here in Vegas and I meet the guy, Jamie Siminoff. I say, hey man, I want to invest in your company. And I want to help get the word out. Because I'm telling you, I done had a lot of these expensive camera systems. Nothing works like Ring, bro. No matter where you at, you can talk to people, you can see people, it records it. It sends it to like the neighborhood watch programs. So you can take it, share it with the police. Like it's awesome. So
that's interesting. I never knew that. So you were an
What
early investor.
happened with the Shaq low tops, man?
Oh, dog, that's all coming back. Trust me.
Yeah,
wait, I want to hear the rest of that.
It's coming back.
I ain't gonna lie, I had them shits for real.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
You were involved in the ring cameras that early?
Yes. Well, no, it wasn't early. He was already out, but I wanted to help.
Dunking on him.
You know, get the word out. I wanted to help. You know,
how long ago was that?
This is. I mean, he's sold to
my shit
Amazon.
Used to be dirty as a fuck too. Yeah, I used to fuck them
sold to
shits
Amazon
up
about three.
Man, listen, I was young and I was fucking them little Shaq low tops up. But they was like, at Marshalls and shit, so you know my mind.
Hey, you got to do it.
Yeah, man. I had the Wades too. The Wades used to be at Marshalls. Whatever was at Marshalls, I got. Who was Vince Carter had his what was his shit?
I don't know.
Fuck. All right.
I don't know.
I don't worry about the
No, Stephon Marbury. Why the hell did I say Vince Carter?
Marbury. Yeah, Marbury.
The Marburys, yeah. Yeah, he had his shit too.
But yeah, he sold to Amazon for $1 billion, so you know that was a nice chunk.
So what do you? So you're in Vegas for how many days?
I don't know. I'll leave whenever I feel like it.
You leave whenever you feel like. I mean, you gamble at all down here?
No.
So no gambling, no drinking.
What's another like cool business story like that? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
He's a big Papa John's guy. I know that. Papa John's.
Yeah, Papa John's.
Yeah, Papa John's.
So is it always just more like
need a voice, by the way. They need a voice.
Is it always just more like endorsement deals, or you're like involved early on and stuff?
You know, we set it up to look like endorsement, but we also have ownership in the company. So the Papa John's, look, everybody loves pizza.
Do you have a lot of pull there?
Of course I do.
So I mean, like, just to let you know, I used to be the voice of Buffalo Wild Wings, and they kind of cut ties for 3 years. So if there's anything,
what happened?
Nothing. They just, we ran his course 3 years. Kind of misled me a little bit, but they were just like, "We're done with you," so they went with somebody else. So if Papa John's is looking, we're available.
I'll put in a good word for you.
Perfect.
So when the guy was having trouble, new partners came on and they said, "Hey, we want you to be involved." And I said, "The only way I'll be involved is if the other guy is finito forever." And then I said, "Well, I'm looking at your board. You don't have any African Americans on your board. I'd like to invest in some stores.
Well, shit.
Then I'd like to be on the board." They agreed. We made it done, and now it's back on track. We have a beautifully diverse board: Hispanic people from London, ladies, and we're doing the right thing. My best story is I had a Reebok deal, 40 for 5, and I'm leaving the arena one day, and this lady she's ripping me a new hat. "You motherfuckers, charging these babies all this money for the shoes." So I had like a $2,000 in my pocket. I was like, "Ma'am, I don't make the prices. Here you go." And she smacked the money in my hand. "Why don't you motherfuckers make a shoe that's affordable?" And I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? She's right. So that day, cut ties with Reebok, started my own brand. Yeah, that day.
What do you define cut ties?
I told him, I said, "Keep the money. This ain't right. Don't want to make it no fight. I'll still wear the shoes that I wear during the season, but I'm going to be looking to do my own thing." They said, "Okay, we understand. At the end of the year, we was going to do this." I said, "It's just the money you owe me, keep it." So I started the Shaq brand, and I went to my favorite store, Walmart, and we did a deal. And I was in all stores, and my price point for the shoes were $29, $19. And since then, we sold over 400 million pair. And then
that's why
I make because I realize with kids, right? It's not that kids don't want to wear $20 shoes. They don't want to wear shoes that look like they cost $20. So the designs that they had at Reebok, I said, "Y'all come with me now, and we're gonna design some shoes. I don't give a shit how much money I lose. Make these kids look good and feel good." So even though they're $20 shoes, you can still feel good about them because Shaq, not the best in the world, but he's not the worst. But he's up in that top 5 category when it comes to, bad mofos that play the game. So kids can get away with wearing my stuff.
So you're obviously good with your money and all that stuff, but you got to have some vice. What's your biggest splurge? Cars.
Yeah, cars.
I was going to ask you about that. Are you still working with that one company? They was faking you into that small car?
Oh, first of all, I wasn't
they was
faking.
putting you in the back seat.
No, I wasn't faking.
And they was acting like that was the front. All right, shit, whatever.
I had so many people ask me about Buick that I went out and bought one. And one day I was driving from Atlanta to Florida, speeding, and a cop pulled me over. "License, registration, please." And when he came out the window, he said, "Oh shit, you really do fit," and he let me go. I was in the Buick. I fit.
So cars, how many cars you got?
I have 40. I probably got about 7 or 8 now.
What's your favorite one?
I got a Dodge Demon. That son goes so fast. I done embarrassed Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Teslas.
I think I seen a video of you on Instagram where people was walking up to you at the gas station. You were in that. Demon.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know, but you spent like $1 million at Walmart once, right?
No, not at Walmart. I spent $1 million the first day I got it. And this is a story I tell all these NBA players when they come in. Learn business. I had no idea who FICA was. Never heard of that ever. So get the $1 million. I put it in the bank because I'm smart. I put it all in the bank. They give me these little checkbooks. I go to the dealership. I got to get that black on black. My fucking Benz, black interior, the wheels. Cost $150. So I get to the crib. My dad said, "Where's mine at?" I ain't the smartest in the world, but I know $1 million minus $150. Shit, I got $850 left. Go buy him one. Now I got $700 left. Go buy my mom the little one $100. Now I got $600 left. I know this, right? You know I got to get the chain, the rollie, the ring. Suits. I got an apartment.
You got to get the gang.
Yeah, you know I got an apartment that I paid off for a year. Gave my girlfriend some money to get shopping. The next day, the bank manager called me. He called me and said, "Miss O'Neal want to talk to you." And I said, "Yeah, what's up?" He said, "I don't want you to be like the rest of these athletes. 60% of athletes, after they're done, they have no money. I don't want you to be like that." He said, "I know you spent a lot of money." I said, I was like, "Yeah, I spent some." And when he looked at the piece of paper, FICA had took about $200. The sales tax had took about another $150. So I really only had $650. Mm-hmm. So I thought that the $1 million means I was netting the man. It wasn't. So I spent my whole $650, and I was in the hole. I owed the bank about $50. So after that, I was like, you know what? I got to get me a business manager. And I met with this guy. Met with 5 people. 3 of them were, "I'll do this, I'll do that." Nope. And then the last guy, his name was Lester Nisbel. He said, "Hey, I have a small little firm. I'll teach you about bonds and taxes and all that." And he said, "I represent NWA." And I told my mom, I said, "That's what I want to sign with right there." And I've been with him ever since 1992.
So is that how you learned all your business shit, or
So my father was a disciplinarian. Every time I did something crazy, I got. But what that taught me was never to make the same mistake twice. I try not to make the same mistake twice ever. So doing that, being that frivolous with the money, it never happened again.
Hardest part's got to be though, you have so many people coming at you, and even no matter what everybody's doing in this room, or whatever. But it's hard to trust. How do you find somebody that you can actually trust when so many people are coming at you to do stuff?
As far as what?
I mean, just money management, deals that they're setting up for you, blah blah blah, everything. Everybody's coming to you and pulling at you in every different way. Well, how do you find a guy, agent, manager, anybody who you can actually trust?
When you have to be educated to know what they're doing, that's the first thing. And then the second one, trust is hard. You can trust somebody for 20 years and it could be broken in one day. So trust is a thing. You just have conversations, you have a relationship, and you always have to let them know what you want. My first agent, I'm looking to learn, I'm looking to do stuff, I'm looking to own stuff, I'm looking to have a good time doing it. And we had a great relationship. And now the new agent I got now, I got 3 agents now, and we have great conversations, we have arguments, don't do this, don't say that. And it's a team thing. And I also realize that if you're the smartest guy in the room sometimes, that's not a good thing. I love being surrounded by people that are smarter than me. Love it.
Learning. It's more of a learning thing, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's fucking cool. You're so into the business.
Don't tell anybody.
It's obvious you are, but it's just cool to hear in person.
It's too late.
I need to get into the relationship thing. You're talking about your ex-girlfriend on your podcast.
No. You got a girlfriend? I actually have a question because
yeah, go ahead.
With
Here we go.
Huh?
I love this.
No, because
this is my favorite part of everything.
You can always tell when Salim's about to talk about chicks.
Yes,
no, because you played for a lot of NBA teams. You played for Suns, Cavs, all these teams, right? What was where were the most attractive women? What city or the team?
Toronto and Dallas.
Dallas
and New York and Miami.
Toronto, you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Toronto's off the chain. Yeah, Toronto.
Are you into the black women or white women?
I'm into nice.
To nice?
Nice people, and I was an idiot. I was my first girlfriend, my daughter's mother, she was perfect. I messed that up. And then Miles's mom, Shawnee, she was perfect. I messed that up. So I was more of an idiot than I was a true man. And but to answer your question, Miami, Dallas, Toronto, and LA.
Damn, sounds about right.
Ain't no Houston in there. I ain't gonna lie, Houston.
No, Houston, nice.
Yeah. I mean, how do you trust these women as an NBA player? Like, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously you're gonna have your stunts.
My thing is, if you treat people with honor and respect, nothing can go wrong.
You ever had a girl ever try to like steal from your like hotel room while you were sleeping or something like?
No.
Oh, okay. No.
So then you're meeting the wrong girls, I guess.
No, I'm asking him because he was. I mean, you're an NBA player, so I mean, obviously these girls are throwing it at you.
Yeah, but one, like my method was, you can't pick me.
Mm-hmm.
Can't pick me. I would have to pick you. And then, like I said, if you treat people with honor and respect, 99% of the time they're going to treat you back the same. So I've never had those problems, and I don't foresee myself having those problems.
He hasn't, but a lot of guys do just go with like the dumb girls that just rinse them.
Do.
Yeah,
but I don't.
Yeah, you never had that.
No, never.
Do you think it's bad that like they always give me shit we were talking about before that like sometimes I keep bringing it up, but that I use my Instagram sometimes to like get a girl. Is that bad? Like, if they...
Oh, fuck. He's out of here with that girl back there. I ain't gonna lie. She's on the first flight out in the next hour.
I'm just a straight honest... But I'm an honest guy. I'm just asking.
Text him to ask the question for you.
Okay, I need to translate.
All right, I'll ask Shaq. We asked it before, but Bob loves to use his Instagram. Right when he meets a girl, he'll take a story of her and just tag her right away. And I tell him it's good for the short term.
No, I don't tag the ones I like, though. I don't tag the ones I like.
But for the long term, I don't think it's the smartest move. But if you just want to smash them,
and it's no. Listen, it's not. It's just when things aren't going well. So I'll go up and I'll just when things aren't going well, it's getting towards the end, and I think my time's running out, and I don't got much of a shot here. I'm like, bang!
You've tried every trick in the book.
I've exercised all options.
But imagine if Druski tags a girl compared to if you tag a girl.
You're in trouble.
Like Druski's gonna gain her 10K.
Yeah, nah.
Bob, you're gonna gain her like 150 followers now. Because you've done it so many times.
Let's just say I'm in a good place right now.
It's the best dating app. Instagram? It really is, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
That's like really what it is for most chicks.
Free. No, yeah, it is.
Yeah. You know what? I heard my
like,
good friend Gary Vee say that a long time ago. He said, you people out there paying money for these dating apps, Instagram and TikTok, the best way to meet girls.
Instagram should have some sort of...
I think girls literally like some girls like motive when they wake up is to just like take photos so they can eventually like bag like a rich guy.
Well, yeah.
Like they're literally just flexing on the gram and they're just trying to
talk about the ladies because I like my privileges with the ladies.
Well, I hate when they
saying
unsending
me.
Delete me from this conversation.
Yeah, me and Drew. I say every time.
I don't really fuck with Tinder, but
yeah, you can unsend messages on Instagram. That's what I don't mess with.
I tried to get on Tinder, but they didn't believe it was me.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
Raya. You've been on Raya, huh?
No,
you're too big to get on Tinder, man. I ain't gonna lie.
But it's fun sometimes. It's fun. Why can't Shaq live like the rest of us? Why can't you live like the rest of us? You could be on Tinder.
When Tinder first came out, I got on it. I put me, and I was like, "Hey, meet me at the place." I don't know you. You're not Shaq. Shaq would never
do this.
That's for a girl. That's an automatic like catfish. That's like you. And then
And I was like, "Call me. This is my number. This isn't Shaq. Shaq would never be here." So I had to, delete it.
You like the smaller chicks, or are you more like you try to get a girl that's kind of like almost closer to you,
it's
maybe
like
to your
TBS,
shoulder?
TNT. Remember,
I like nice people, brother. I'm.
It's all about respecting women.
Yeah,
that's the most important.
I don't pick, and like if you're nice and we have a little vibe, that we'll get to know each other.
So you don't pull out your gram when things aren't going good in a conversation for you. You don't pull up the Instagram.
Pull up my what?
Like
how does Shaq have to pull out his?
Oh yeah, that's
Instagram,
right. I forgot
bro.
you're like a famous NBA guy too. God.
I think what he's trying to. What's your fucking bird call? Like, what's your?
Yeah.
All right, if you see a girl over here, you're not addressing her.
Yeah, do you approach or?
That's what he's asking.
You see a nice.
That's what all these dudes are asking right here.
This is my bird call right here.
$100,000.
Wait, what about the face that you make like?
Yeah, no, I don't like to be too far just like that. Cause see, right now I'm testing out your sense of humor. Mm-hmm. So if you smile back, okay, you pass the first test. Second test, how are you doing? And then like I'll get my stupid name like, hey, my name LeBron James. Okay, she passed that test, and then I'll just go real slow, ain't no real sweet with it.
You ever ran?
That's smooth.
The thing is with you, right? Obviously, you're a huge dude, blah blah. Like these guys, everywhere they go, fucking people know what. What are you
posture right now?
What? I'm sinking in the couch.
This dude's been in 70 different sexual positions since we started.
Figure four.
He had both legs up. Dude,
I'm
so
fucking
Shaq,
tired.
how do you feel?
Shaq,
tell me about eagle.
Tell
me about my girl. Like, what the hell are you doing,
All right,
Bob?
listen. I did have a last night. We got locked out of the apartment. We couldn't get in the apartment, so I had like 2 hours sitting outside the apartment, fight with the fucking landlord, and then it was just messy. And then I had to prepare for Shaq.
And that's your fault.
It was not my fault.
Oh, it's your fault.
Why?
Because you take your woman to a hotel.
Yeah, I was trying to, but we had all our shit in there to come see you. Like, we needed all our bags were locked in the
No, stop.
I almost had the fire.
You take her to a hotel, and then when you land, you take her to the fashion mall. You get here at 12 o'clock. You let her go to the spa. You take a shower, wash your balls that you got all spread out right now.
No, man, I'm airing them out a little bit.
He hadn't even done that shit yet.
Shut your mouth, Druski, all right?
Right here
Shut your
on
fucking
a
mouth,
missile.
Druski.
Yeah, I'm on a bullshit plane today. Fuck you, man.
All right, let's not make this the fucking bash Bob hour. Let's change subjects here.
What were you asking him about?
Who? What?
Shaq?
I don't know. I already
If he
forget.
gets recognized a lot.
Oh yeah. Like does it get annoying? Like every second. I was at the Super Bowl with you, and when I came up to you, and you were like, you were walking out, and I said, "What's up to you?" And I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, this guy, everywhere he goes, because you can't hide. You're a big ass fucking dude. So it's like, you go out, people recognize you, but it's every second of every single day that has got to drive you fucking nuts.
Yeah. Do you ever say no to a photo, Shaq?
When I'm eating.
That's what I think too. Yeah.
But I never say no to a kid whether I'm eating or not. But we, celebrities, we have a small niche where people know us, they love us, they want to see us, right? So I'm amazed that I haven't played in 12 years. Kids still know who I am.
It's because you've done a good job maintaining your brand.
I am, but, and then again, it costs you nothing to be nice. So if you're nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. And then if I'm ever in a mood where I don't want to be bothered, I won't leave the house. I'll just Netflix, watch TV. But when I'm out, as you see, I'm by myself all the time. I don't do the entourage or the boys thing. All my boys actually have jobs, including Miles. They actually work. So whenever a person approaches me, they're nice, I'm nice. They're not nice, I'm not nice. And so to answer your question, no, I'm not annoyed. I'm actually honored and blessed that people still know me 12 years after playing. Because
I know I'm going to make up for this. Can I take her to the San Bernardino thing on Friday?
Of course.
All right, word. That'll make me look good. That's a big favor if you do that.
Oh, you're going to need to do more than that.
That might be, yeah, I will. But that's just a step in the right direction.
No, you're going to have to do more.
More? All right, I got that.
Shopping.
Okay.
How much you got in your pocket?
0.
How much you got on your credit card?
We don't discuss that on the air here.
Don't go shopping and build.
We're not going to go deep into
that.
I'll tell you what. I already said I'm doing something very special.
This is what you do. You say, babe, I do certain stuff to maintain my brand. I didn't mean it. I apologize if I offended you. Here you go. Go get yourself something nice.
Okay.
That's it.
See, I like to. Yeah, that's one way to go about it.
No. Hey, trust me.
Okay, I will.
Babe, I'm just doing my job. I say that's how I got on by saying crazy stuff. I'm always say crazy stuff to get the boom, the bam. You was in the other room. I should have been more, decisive with my words and all that stuff. And then just apologize first. Because if you go about it,
this podcast.
Listen, if you go in the room and don't say nothing about it, you're done. Bet you tonight when it comes time to, show me that now. What about your other girlfriend? Yeah, so.
Okay.
Trust me.
I hate that line. No, fuck.
Shaq is fucking good with his words.
It's like a fucking TED Talk here.
Just apologize.
The bitch.
Matter of fact, apologize right now. No. In the camera. Say her name and say, baby. No.
But also, wait. What do you do this, though? What do you do with some people, to some girls that like to probably stay under the radar and not be associated with all this? So, like some girls, like we obviously a little bit in the public eye, right? All of us.
That's not the point. The point is apologize to your woman right now and say, baby, I apologize.
I just want to apologize for everything I've done up to this point.
So you see how they do?
I'm going to take you shopping, and then Friday we're going to be on stage mixing tables with Shaq in San Bernardino. And there's more to come. I just haven't thought about it yet. Was that awful?
It's terrible.
Just hadn't thought about
Totally
that shit.
And now I'm sitting Indian style.
Crisscross applesauce.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right, listen. How about this? I'll fucking report back to you. All right, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I get myself these fucking predicaments all the time. I'll figure it out.
God, I just want to pull up to Bob Menery's wedding one day, man.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
dude,
gonna be a
fucking
wedding
circus. It's going to be.
Wait.
Pupils won't even be existent.
You're going to shut the fuck up. Are you coming to my... By the way, my pupils always stay the same size.
Around with Adderall
me. Yeah, because
always... No, listen.
Yo, he said my pupils stay the same size. No shit.
Listen, you're going to throw me more in the doghouse if you keep talking.
Okay.
All right? This is...
If you invite me to your wedding to speak, she's not going to want to marry you.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Because I'm going to be like, I don't know how you pick Bob. We used to go to the club. Him and Druski used to go to Vegas and get hookers all the time. And one time they stole my credit card and I saw 12 hookers in 12 hours.
Dark days, I tell you. But the good thing is those dark days, honey, those dark days are behind me. The hookers no longer exist. And I want to let you know that I care so much about you. No more hookers. No, I never did hookers. Let's stop. Done. I can't do this conversation anymore. It's fucking ridiculous.
I never did.
Sick guy, man. Can't believe
Don't look at me like that, Druski.
No, what are you talking
Don't even fucking look at me. Let me ask you about...
pull me in on your shit all the time.
about your fucking relationship life.
He's smart, isn't he? He's smart, isn't he?
Yeah, he keeps it quiet, man.
That fucking looks smart.
Yeah.
Salim Smart, go watch the Tory Lanez interview. He's fucking baked out of his mind with Tory.
No, women are very, like, the topic.
Shaq, I'm actually now worried about your credibility here if you're saying fucking Salim Smart here.
Nah, just women are interesting, man.
So how was that interview with Tory? It was good?
No, I just asked him about Rihanna a lot.
Wait, so never no security with you never before?
No. For what?
You never tried it at one point, or people tried to like say, "I got some security for you."
This way, I have an uncle who's my security, but he's not keeping them. He's not keeping me secure from them.
Yeah,
he's keeping them secure from me.
What the fuck?
Think about it. What I just said.
I feel that.
I'm a regular person. So if you do certain things, I'm not going to just,
Oh, you're saying he's keeping them secure from you.
Exactly. So,
I think people have a lot of respect for you probably now, the way they approach you too. Like,
look, I'm from the streets, so I know how to read. I know how to read all languages. I try not to put myself in positions to where things will go crazy. You know what I mean? And then I always show respect. I don't care who you are, what you do, what you believe in, how you living. I always show respect. So.
You gotta have one at least a couple. You have to have a couple crazy ass fan interactions though. Like you've had to have had something.
Anything like weird,
like they were just the most annoying, like in a way.
Fans at our house.
Stop it! You've had to have something fucked up happen.
No,
really?
Fans at our house jumped our. Yeah, they got into the gated community and they jumped our like we have the gates that open like that, like the big ones.
See the fans,
and like three. Don't know. Honestly, probably just to hug us, but like. They still tried to break in.
I guess
you know
13, 14-year-old. What's your age demo? What's your demo? By the way, these fucking kids, you want to sell your DJ shows? It's fucking nuts. These guys have everybody.
I think with our fans.
You vetted it? You did the whole thing?
Mouse.
Okay.
I don't know if you
what did he say when you said I'm going to see Bob Menery? Was he like?
No, he told me about this guy. I knew his face, but
I've seen
when you said Druski, like I'm putting him together.
He's fucking killing it. He's like Mountain Dew. What are your brand deals?
Hey man, we're not here to talk
Mountain Dew, Madden, Pepsi.
Bro, I know.
We got a real legend. These people are. Man. Like you said, I'm listening, man. I'm here.
Congratulations too, though. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Man.
Well,
Awesome. Yo, Shaq. So what? Like, this is our thing, Happy Dad. We just started our own like alcohol thing. What's like your advice in terms of like holding on to equity and like when to sell it? Like I know it's a tough question case by case, but like something like that. I don't know if you have any.
When you're in this business, first thing you need great distribution.
Yeah.
And once you have great distribution, that means you can show great numbers. And then when you can show great numbers, then it's time to sell. Everything's for sale. So if you put certain amount into it and you have that conversation, you're gonna get this, and it's the top of the line. You do it. Like whenever I get involved in a business with a person, I always ask them, what's their out? Like if Bob said, hey, I want you to invest in this podcast, and be like, okay, what's your out? My out is to sell the apple. My out is to sell, then I'll do it. So distribution, brand awareness, brand likeness, and at the end, sell. Everything's for sale. A lot of people are doing that now. Building these brands up.
Dropping a tear behind the shit.
You guys, what about Shaq as an investor in Happy Dad?
I can't because I got my own liquor coming out.
I got your own thing. What is it? Okay.
I'm not going to announce it here.
Oh, it's not out yet?
No.
Maybe we can invest in Shaq's.
Yeah, sure.
Small little chunk.
Well, we're contemplating over two different names, so I don't want to.
I thought you were an open book though, and you would.
Can you say what kind of liquor or no?
Let me finish. Let me finish. We're
don't stare at me like that, scary gut.
No, I'm not going to. Listen, I'm never going to beat you up.
All right.
Because if I didn't want certain stuff to be out, I wouldn't be here fucking with you. Think about it.
Understood. Understood, Mr. O'Neal.
Wouldn't be here with Bob.
I mean, because it's your guys' job to ask questions. So if I don't want nothing answered, what?
Well, are you just trying to cut Shaquille O'Neal off?
Well, speak up. You whispering kind of loud over there. Go ahead. We're all family here.
I wouldn't want to be.
You just saw that. You just saw that. How I just snapped right up. You like that?
I'm staying out of it.
Well, Shaq.
Yes. I'm just playing, bro. Relax, bro. Relax, bro. I'm just playing with you.
What advice would you give your younger self, like when you first came into the NBA, everything that you thought about doing or everything that you've done? What advice would you give your younger self?
Nothing. And the reason why is I came in with determination, with a dream, with a plan, and I did it my way. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of mistakes, but I still did it my way.
So no regrets at all?
No, none. And again, my greatest attribute is I was a listener. Like having conversation with Magic. You don't want to be a celebrity all the time. At some point, you want to start owning things. What does that mean? I don't know what it means. Figure it out. Go to school, get my master's in business. I want to own Krispy Kreme. I want to own 30 Papa John's. I want to own 20. Like, it just,
Matter of fact, I got to talk to you about that.
When did you get your master's in business?
I got my master's in business. Great story, too. So, graduated from LSU. And, my parents...
Shaq's fucked, bro. This is crazy.
And, my parents were always big on education. So, after I got my bachelor's, I would go to meetings, right? Let's just say I'm trying to do a deal with Harley Davidson. I come in and they would Shaq me. Hey, Shaq, I call that. Then they would talk to my representatives. But my representatives work for me. I'm in charge. I'm always the CEO. They wouldn't even look at me. They talked to my guys. I was like, this has to stop. So went to University of Phoenix. I said, hey, I want to get my master's. They said, you want to do online? I said, no, I don't want to do online. So I know if I did online, it's going to be some wise guys that, Shaq paid somebody. So then they said, well, we don't usually set up a classroom setting for one guy. We need 10 to 15 people. Call you back in a week. 10 to 15 of my friends took care of it. We all got masters together. Never missed a day. Never did not one online class. Was always in class. Took me 4 or 5 years to get it done. Did that.
Wow.
So now I want people to know and understand I have a master's in business administration. So now when we go to meetings, you don't talk to them.
That's fucking dope.
Yes. You don't talk to them. You talk to me. And then after I got my master's, my mom was like, we don't have any PhDs in our family. So that took me 5 years.
You're a fucking doctor too?
Yes.
Dr. O'Neal.
Crazy.
Good to have Dr. O'Neal on the podcast today.
Yes. So I actually did that. I actually did that for the children.
That's so crazy.
Because
Children's doctor.
One was just a title. My kids, I wanted them to, they know Shaq.
PhD, that's
what kind of doctor are you? Like a heart surgeon? What kind of doctor? I'm not being...
Not that type of doctor.
All right. Word. I don't know. I don't know this shit. I'm not. I'm street smart.
Charles Barkley says the same dumbass thing. I wouldn't let you operate on me. Not that type.
What do you like? If you do the strep throat culture tests?
I got a question now. Do you own a Krispy Kreme in Atlanta? Yes. It keeps burning down. Yes. What the fuck is going on with that Krispy Kreme? I think it was like
fucking Shaq.
I swear to God.
The first one was believed to be arson.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, damn.
The second one was to believe some homeless people. My thing is, I'm not going to be putting no charges on the homeless people. So,
hell no.
What we're going to do is
let's just stop building that shit back. Let's just get a different location.
So now we're going to do. I'm going to tear it down and just rebuild it. I mean, because the second one, we went over there and we found there was some homeless people. They're just trying to stay warm. Yeah. I'm not calling the cop, putting no charges on them.
But nobody got hurt, right? Nobody got hurt in it?
No, nobody got hurt. So we're just going to tear it down, rebuild it, and it should probably take about a year and a half to get done. But that was the number one Krispy Kreme in America.
Yeah, it's like a central area.
Yes, and it will be back.
You got Krispy Kreme too? Damn.
Wow.
It must be nice.
So what does that model look like? Like, is it just like a franchise or how does that work?
My favorite chapter in business school was joint ventureships. So if I was getting to the podcast business, I'd do a joint ventureship with some podcasters. So I don't want to be in the podcast business. That's where you guys would come in and we'd have a deal. I invest this much, how much I'm getting back every week, or we grow, keep investing until we sell, get back that. And that's how I like to do business. That keeps my brain.
Like just parking your money certain places?
Not only that, but that keeps my brain free. Because think about it,
you don't got time.
I own 15 Krispy Kreme. How the hell am I going to run 15 Krispy Kreme? How the hell am I going to run 40, 24-hour fitness.
You can put your family in position
that's what I'm saying. You put, put people in a position that you trust, but you have to be educated to know what you're looking at. And therefore I can stay. So,
it's crazy. Rick Ross told me the same thing about just the wing.
Subtle drop right there, by the way. Nice subtle drop. Rick Ross.
Yeah. Shout out to Rick Ross.
When you ask Druski, he won't answer like, yo, who you close with? But
Jay, when I was talking to Jay-Z, man, I tell you. Thanksgiving dinner with Beyonce wasn't that bad.
Okay, so he's a name dropper like Charles Barkley then. Because Barkley,
not at all.
I had a meeting with
I'm literally not.
Actually, Druski's not like that. I'll give that. That was a fucking name drop. That was definitely a name drop. That one time with Rick Ross, and Jay-Z.
No, but Rick Ross doing great things. He really is. Like, you know who else? Snoop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is big. Yeah.
Wow.
Big.
Wow.
Yeah, I get Snoop here.
And I like looking at
shit, Bob.
Fuck.
And I like looking at all successful people and learning from them. It goes back to that jealousy thing. But when I get jealous, it's not a hate thing. It's like, damn, Bob has a podcast with 4 people. I'm gonna go get it. Like, rather than
you're competitive in every way.
Yeah, that's what it is. But
one of the greatest players ever, man.
But everything I do is out of competition and love. So, Bob, I'm coming for your podcast. The big podcast with Shaq.
All I care about is San Bernardino Friday. I want to go, and I want to take. Where do we buy tickets? How do we get tickets for this thing? What do I do?
Can we put the link in the description?
I know you just didn't disrespect me like that.
No. But where do we go to buy them? Like, what do we? I want to buy them. I don't want you to give me free shit anymore. You do too good to me.
I don't believe you just asked me that.
All right. So I get the VIP experience.
Yeah.
All right. Friday night, date night. You hear that?
Hold on.
By the way, I've been texting the whole time. No responses back.
Let me ask her. Would you like to go on Friday? Or would you like to go to dinner? Spagos.
God damn, we lost to Shaq again.
Yeah, you lost it.
Candlelight dinner.
And that wraps up episode 4 of the Full Set Podcast.
Bob, she wants to go to dinner. She don't want to go to no concert.
Shaq, if there's any guy that I could, if I could give my girl to any guy, it would be you. If I had to sacrifice.
So when are you gonna get your own? Listen, this right here is my dream for you.
Yeah.
Where you can do a whole game how you want to do it.
Well, it's hard to get the rights to the NBA, NFL. They're expensive, so you got to figure out. We've been trying to figure it out for a while. I think these guys we kind of.
How could that ever be possible for him though? How would they ever give him the rights to do that?
Twitch. I had found a little angle with Twitch. Twitch got the rights for Thursday Night Football, right? So we could go through Twitch to stream the game, and I could be in the corner. Of that fucking thing when the game's going on, just on that one game a week, Thursday football. I'd love to do that.
Do you think that you could work something out with Dana of all people?
UFC would be the easiest sport to do it because of Dana.
Dana told me one time that he offered you a deal and you just kind of didn't even go through with it.
I'll have a talk with Mr. White too, trust me, because a lot of things he's saying that aren't true up here. But
I feel like the UFC would be his best chance because they're the least UFC politically correct.
No, I want to trust me. I'm excited. Football's because you have so much shit. Like as you go and get a little bigger, whatever, more like you said, more ventures come up. But going back to the fundamentals and the stuff that kind of got me to where it was, that little funny little spoof. I love doing that shit.
Okay, so you can't record a game, mute it, and then do it.
You can't monetize off of it. You can't because the second you try and run any ads associated with any of their product, you can't do it because if I try and run a Michelob Ultra ad somehow using the NFL,
you need to. I'm gonna give you some advice. You need to learn how to become a loophole master. Figure it out.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to talk about it because I know the feds are watching.
Yeah.
Loophole master.
Yeah. Loophole master.
New like 10 Adderall.
Time out. Shut your fucking mouth.
Loophole master. Loophole master.
Loophole master. Loophole master.
All night.
Always a loophole.
Listen, I'm no longer the Godfather. I'm the loophole master.
I think Shaq took over your role as the Godfather.
Yeah, Shaq definitely got the Godfather now.
What is this?
That is a complimentary Skittles or M&M's, sir, if you'd like some.
Don't you know COVID's still going around?
We do, yeah. I mean, if you want to get into that, I don't know if you do.
So I don't know where Druski Nasty Hands been last night in Vegas.
I don't even.
Those fingers have been in some nasty places, I tell you.
Yeah,
those fingers
have
been.
I
wouldn't worry about COVID. I'll tell you that.
Drink that whole water in 2 seconds.
I'd be worried about a lot more than COVID. Those fingers there, Druski.
You gonna own a franchise?
Shaq show.
Here we go. Again. Going back to the franchise.
I used to be a minority owner of the Sacramento Kings, but I just did this deal with the Win that deals with gambling, and you can't be involved with gambling and be in the NBA. So check out WinBet.
Oh, I had a potential deal with them. They let me go.
Check it out.
They didn't want to work with me.
Why?
I don't know. They dropped. We were supposed to do something together. They were like, no. It was at the point where they let me go. Why? Did you have something to do with it?
I do now. And me and Ben Affleck.
You and Ben Affleck, well, fucking, why don't you get me back in there? The loophole master will fucking figure it, you know?
Listen.
The loophole master. He will never let, I'm letting you know. No. He's going to fucking.
That's my new thing.
He might even put that on his Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Straight in the bio.
Let me give you some advice.
Oh, man.
It's not about the deal. It's about the renewals.
Well, you got to get a deal first, don't you?
Well, you don't tell me about 2 deals that you lost already.
Listen, we're talking about hookers and blow as a fake sports commentator. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to be brand friendly.
Stop it. Yeah. E is for excuses. Cut it out. Once you get the deal, it's about renewing the deal. I got 17 renewals with Icy Hot. 17.
Yeah. But we also we push the
Stop making excuses.
Right, I know that, but it's all right. Fine.
So are you saying start small?
Sorry, Robert Oakes, named after my mother, please.
I'm saying once you have that deal, work on getting another deal. Right. Can't keep saying I had that deal. That don't look good. So when your next
Papa
deal,
John's, fucking Krispy Kreme. I mean, you know,
like the Buffalo Wild Wings was the best thing you had going.
Well, they went a different direction. The world's changing a little bit, so they got to tighten up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You know, so they're like, I mean, they went with a different guy.
Got it.
Yeah, keep.
They went with a different guy. And
you're
different
gonna
voice.
crush. Bob's gonna crush.
Listen, we're good. All right, we're good. Are we fucking done here? All right. I feel like
I
lost my girl. I lost. You know.
Yeah, you did lose your girl.
But I am coming Friday, so that's locked in stone.
Let me know.
Are you guys available?
I think we're gonna be in Miami actually.
Yeah, we'll be in Miami.
I might be in Atlanta.
But I'd love to come.
You know Atlanta a lot?
Yeah, that's where I live right now.
Oh, me too.
Swear.
I live in McDonough, Georgia. Yeah,
Still blind. From Gwinnett.
Yeah, respect.
Lawrenceville?
Well, not Lawrenceville. Okay. Snellville.
All right, cool.
You might know a place named Snellville. I don't know if you do.
No, I know Snellville because I used to live in Lawrenceville when I first got there.
Yeah, man.
Snowville?
Lawrenceville is actually like the central area. That's where the Migos are from.
So I'll get your number from Miles and we'll hook up.
Yeah, man. We definitely should.
Love that.
Druski and Shaq podcast coming out soon.
Hey, now.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Another deal for Druski, yeah?
God damn. Just the rich get richer.
Another one. Fuck.
All right. I got to go try and save my relationship, so. I don't mean to cut this short, but I've said 5 texts during the. I didn't mean to.
Any more questions, Tiger Woods?
Damn.
Tiger. I'm talking to you, Tiger Woods.
I'm playing golf.
I told you that cut.
You don't play golf, huh?
No, hell no, I don't play no golf.
I seen that video you swinging. It was,
no, don't play no golf. All right.
Well, that was fucking cool, Shaq. I appreciate you coming through, man. Bob. That was actually like cool to hear all that shit.
Bob, and Bob, continue to make me laugh.
You're the best, buddy. You know, you're the man. Love that.
Yeah, that was amazing,
gentlemen.
Yeah, so I appreciate Shaq. Thank you for coming through, bro. Appreciate it. Boys, if you're listening and watching, we're uploading episodes every Wednesday. It's episode 4. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're going to San Bernardino, bring some full send flags so Shaq can see him in the crowd.
There you go. Yes. Actually, let's fucking rally the troops. Friday, I'm fucking going. I'm bringing my girl.
So that's the name of this podcast, Full Send?
Full Send Podcast.
It's awesome.
Boys, I want to see some full send flags in the San Bernardino.
And who came up with that name?
This is the mastermind. He's built an amazing brand.
Good.
Definitely.
Amazing brand. That's that joint venture, the infrastructure we need.
He did is good, but if you'd have said you'd have came up with the name, I'd have been like,
yeah, I know. We're well
aware. But since he did it, since the genius did it.
Kick a man while he's down.